Hey, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. Today we're going to talk about our 5 favorite bar restaurants in Key West, Florida. Plus, we'll give you one bonus off-island restaurant we think you should check out. Discussing this with me today, Colonel Bob. Coming to you live from our Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs global headquarters just outside of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. We're here to discuss restaurants and bars in Key West, Florida. And I think the way we'll do this, Pop, is we're going to talk about breakfast places we like to go to first.
Okay.
And then on to lunch and entertainment and dinner. Sound good?
Sound good.
So what's the first place we want to tell them about?
Harpoon Harry's. Obviously Harpoon Harry's.
So Harpoon Harry's is right on the corner of Caroline at the Key West Bight, which is the waterfront. And I want you to know up front, every place we talk about has booze. So even if it looks like a diner, you can get a drink there. But we like to go there for breakfast. Why do we like going to Harpoon Harry's?
Well, Miss Pittsburgh is there.
So we have a waitress who relocated from Washington, PA, just south of Pittsburgh, and she picked up on our Pennsylvania accent right away. And Harpoon Harry's feels like a diner, like a Pennsylvania diner, and we've just been going there forever. And you go in there once and they remember your name every time you come in there, even if it's just every 12 months.
Yeah.
They just remember us. The food's great. So we'll show you some video. This will give you a clip of what to look for on the outside. So if you're not familiar with Key West, you'll know that you're getting close. We'll show you a little bit of the inside, and we'll put in a clip of the breakfast that we had there most recently, and also I'll flash up the menu. These are in no particular order as far as preference, because we like different things about different places. And there's tons of places to eat down there in Key West, but these are our 5 from Key West.
But you have to remember, there's 300 liquor licenses in that town.
There's a lot of places to try out. We've been going down there since when?
2004.
So 2004, we've been going down there, and we haven't hit all those places yet, but we're going to try. Number 2 on our list. Where are we going next?
Pepe's.
Pepe's Cafe, which is literally a half a block down the street from Harpoon Harry's. And what is it about Pepe's that we love?
Well, fresh squeezed orange juice, homemade bread. And the thing about Pepe's, though, is if you don't know what's behind the facade at the front, you'll never know what's inside. It just looks like a dumpy little restaurant, but you go through that door, it's a piece of paradise.
It really is. The bread is homemade every day, and they make different types. So almond bread, in the clip I'm going to show you, there's almond bread for that day. We've also had orange and vanilla bread, and multiple breads. And the orange juice is literally squeezed at the bar while you're there. There's a guy on one of those manual squeezers. All he's doing all morning long is squeezing oranges for that homemade orange juice. And we really miss that when we're not down there. And as the Colonel said, when you walk by this place, it looks kind of run down like an old, wooden shack from the 1800s. Of course, it is one of the oldest restaurants on the island. You go inside, the food is phenomenal. Now, we love it for breakfast, but it's also considered a steakhouse with great steaks in there, and their cocktails are phenomenal. So that is a great place that we would strongly encourage anybody who goes to Key West to stop in there and give that one a try. It really is neat. Also, you'll see when you walk through the inside of the building, if you look at the table to the right, it's an old rudder from a boat. So it's really got some quirky stuff in there.
It's got a Key West atmosphere to it. I mean, they've got that cat that lays on the bench and just you can pet it, look at it.
Yeah, their star employee is a cat that sleeps all day. You can buy a shirt with a picture of that cat on there. Funny story, my wife rescued a chicken from Key West one year we were down there, and she mailed it home through the Postal Service alive. And we got a call from the post office here telling us to come get our box. It was clucking. So she did bring a Key West rooster to Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. Okay, next up we're going down a little further towards Mallory Square. And we're going to have breakfast at another place that we love, but it's on Front Street instead of on Caroline Street. What's the name of that place?
Two Friends?
Two Friends Patio Restaurant. This is on Front Street, across from Island Dog Cafe, right by Mallory Square, where everybody goes to watch the sunset. And what do we love about that place?
It's the outside atmosphere. I mean, the salt air just passes through the building. It's just amazing.
It really feels good. They do have an inside that they can close off, but everybody wants to sit in their outside patio. You'll see this in the video. I'll put a clip in there of it. The food is great. The staff, very friendly there, always smiling. But you're right about that salt air. That salt air blowing through that cafe really makes you feel like you're on the island. And it's really hard to leave.
Yeah.
It just feels so good. So we like that. In the evening, they also have music and karaoke playing. There are webcams that you can watch their music, live from wherever you're located if you're not on the island. But they have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. Great cocktails, but we love it because breakfast early in the morning in Key West is kind of special to us.
Yep, absolutely. Once we're done with breakfast, we'll go get cleaned up, get ready, and we'll start our day. And we usually plan that day around, well, where are we going to have lunch? So Pop, where do we go when we want to have lunch in Key West? Well, Salute is right on Higgs Beach. I mean, you sit there and you look out. That's on the Atlantic side. You look out at the ocean. People are walking up and down the beach. It's just a beach atmosphere in that place. It's terrific.
So Salute is right on the Atlantic Ocean. They have volleyball out there. You'll see this in the clip, and people playing with water activities. You can really spend a whole day at that area. The beauty of Salute Restaurant is the same owners that have it own the Blue Heaven. And if you've never been to Key West, you have to try the key lime pie at Salute or the Blue Heaven. It is phenomenal, and you'll see it in a clip. but it's the same owners, so it really is worthwhile. The food's fantastic. That view of the beach while you're eating is just a perfect
And
place.
once you're done eating, they've got that long pier. You can just walk out, right out over the ocean, see the fish, see the people swimming. It's really nice.
Watching the pelicans dive.
Yeah.
So it's a great spot. We really love it there. I think when we were there, you'll see this in the video, you had a yellowtail snapper sandwich. Now, when we say yellowtail snapper, snapper is a fish. It's not the turtle, snapping turtle if you're from up in the East Coast. So this is a sustainable fish that is absolutely delicious, a yellowtail snapper. I think I had a grilled chicken sandwich there, which was good.
Yeah.
Their coleslaw is great down there. Everybody that makes coleslaw in Key West always has a touch of key lime juice in there and sometimes a little bit of cilantro. So that is a really good spot. If you have limited number of days and you want to spend a day on the beach, go there because you can also grab an awesome lunch. And there is a park right down the street from it that you can check out. So that's Salute. And that brings us to number 5, which truly is our favorite bar in Key West.
That's where I got the Key West
fever.
Yeah.
So he'll talk about his condition in a minute on how he got that fever. But our favorite bar down there is called the Schooner Wharf. It's got an unbelievable history of how it got started. They do have webcams so you can watch the music. There's music playing every day down there. But tell us why Schooner Wharf is so important to you.
Well, it was the first time we were down there as a family, and my wife Nancy was along. And we were on our own one day, and we sat at the Schooner Wharf having lunch at the bar with our back to the marina, and the seawalk was along there. It was just Key West. I mean, when I first thought, this place is different, special, and it was really nice.
And we've been going back ever since.
Plus, it has that second floor.
Right.
You can go up and see around the whole town.
Yeah, it overlooks the whole harbor too.
Yeah.
So you can actually see all the different boats that you can go out on. There are a bunch of schooners down there that you can take rides on. We were out on the Apple Door.
Yeah.
When we were down there one time.
Yeah. And that was the year we got. Wasn't that the year we got the award?
Yeah, we did. We did win the award,
Yeah,
a major award.
Our name is Ballantyne, so when they raised the sails, they coiled the ropes up in a 3-ring sign, which of course is the Ballantyne sign. And they asked what you call that?
The style.
Yeah, the style of ropes. And I said Ballantyne, and so we got a prize, a picture of the captain.
Autographed.
Yeah,
It was autographed.
picture of the captain.
So Ballantyne beer has the 3 rings: purity, body, and flavor, and that was the term they used to coil the rope in those 3 rings. That helps the line dry out. The dock lines dry out faster.
That was
so
a great trip.
They do have great food there. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but we love going to this place any time of day to have a couple drinks. We love having lunch there. We love having dinner there. So we always frequent the schooner when we're down there.
And they have interesting entertainers.
Very interesting entertainment. And I'll put a clip of that in there also so you can see that. So that's just one of our favorite places.
It's my favorite place.
Now these 5 are on the island of Key West, which is almost 5 square miles, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can walk from the Atlantic, to the Gulf of Mexico in about an hour, or
So
40 minutes maybe.
So this is all on that island, but there's a lot of places in the lower Keys, and you can look for videos in the future. We'll start posting some of those. But we wanted to give you one that's off island, maybe 10 miles towards Miami. And you have to try to search this place out and find it, and we absolutely love it. What place am I talking about, Colonel?
I'm talking about Geiger Key. Geiger Key Marina and Restaurant.
And campground.
And campground.
So they do accommodate some campers. You have to book early in the Keys, obviously. They also have a marina. They have eco tours for kayaks and paddle boards that you can go out through the mangroves. And they have the fish camp restaurant there. And the food is absolutely phenomenal. Where do we usually sit when we go out there?
Right on the channel. Right on the channel, watching the fish. The birds fly right through. I mean, it's an open Key West bar, Key West-like bar, restaurant thing. Terrific atmosphere. And it's out of the way. You have to go find it, but
It's worth it.
it's worth it. And you get to spend some time with the locals away from the maddening crowds.
Great cocktails. This is a place that'll cook your catch for you. So if you're out fishing, you bring it back, they're going to cook it for you. There's a couple restaurants that do that down in the lower Keys and Key West. Actually, in the video clip, you'll see Pop eating those Key West pinks as coconut shrimp. And you'll see I have a couple of campfire hot dogs. So you don't always have to get seafood when you're down there. Those hot dogs were great. But this is another place that has a live entertainment in the evening. It's a great atmosphere, and just love sitting there. When we were sitting there, kayakers, double kayakers came by, and there was a boat that came by.
Fishing boat came
Yeah,
through.
it was coming in there. So if you want to go off island to explore kind of a unique and interesting place, we strongly recommend you find Geiger Key RV Marina and Fish Camp Restaurant. You will not be disappointed
Absolutely.
if you go there. So COVID did disrupt some of our trips down there. We got down there in January 2020.
Yep.
We were there. Okay, so to honor our favorite bar, we concocted the Schooner Breeze drink. And we have that right here in our Tervis tumbler cups. So Tervis tumbler, you know, is an insulated cup. These are Key West. Of course, Key West has chickens. So Pop's Tervis tumbler has a chicken on it. This is a Schooner Breeze made with coconut rum. Cheers, Pop.
Cheers.
So delicious. And there is a song about
It would be a
Tervis tumbler.
tiny bit better if we were sitting on the waterfront of Key West. But
It would be better. Of course, this is as close as we can get right now. Notice Pop's in a different shirt. Colonel decided to change his shirt since we are not in the islands. This is as close as he can get to that tropical feel.
yes.
Tervis tumbler songs. There is a song by Howard Livingston about Tervis tumblers. If you want to hear some tropical music, I would strongly encourage you to go to the milemarker24.com website, and you can click on Howard's music, and you can order any CDs that you want with that music. It's awesome tropical music. He puts on great shows, and there's a story behind his hat. Pop, you want to talk about that hat?
Yes, he sells these hats in several different colors, but you buy the turquoise one, it's $100, $100 for the hat. And I'll tell you what, every cent goes to Campgrounds of America care camps, which are run for children that are recovering from cancer. Every cent he makes, and all our gang that goes down there all have a hat for that.
So that is their calling is the KOA Care Camp for Kids. They've raised over $1 million between their outboard motor margarita maker and selling these hats. So check out their music. I think you'll love it. If you get down there, try to find out where he has a show. You will not be disappointed. And with that, we're going to wrap up this video.
Okay.
So until the next time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. Also, give the video a thumbs up and click that little bell so you're notified every time I put up a new video. But more important than all that, go have some fun out there. Thanks for watching.